What's good? This is Noah James, and you're listening to The Rodriguez Show.
Rodriguez Show, we back in here. And we got the Live for the Weekend takeover now. Hippie C just came through earlier. Now we got the one and only returning for the first time since December 2017. Critical in the house. How's it going, man?
Hey, what's good, man? It's great to be here.
Hey, it's good to have you back. Like I said, December 2017. Before we talk about since the last time you were here, at The Most Critical on Instagram. That's the Instagram where you can get links to everything and just follow Critical on his life and this project he's been doing that we'll talk about in a second. How you been, man?
Man, everything has been good. Yeah, I mean, I can't complain. I'm in the words of my bro Remy the King that I've stuck by for a long time. I'm blessed and highly favored. Like I can't complain. You know, to be here and talk about doing what I love, and then leave here and go do what I love, and tomorrow go do it all again. So it's like, it's beautiful. Well,
thank you, man. Thank you for being here, and thank you for doing the 3-year anniversary event. That was last year, April 2018. You performed tracks at our event.
That was a good event. I remember over at GCS in Santa Ana.
22 people performing.
Okay,
you did a great job.
Looking out. Yeah, it's always great to like continue to be a part of the growing spirit and culture that's out here. You know, I feel like again, just like super grateful to be doing this right now. You know, because you guys are doing this right now, and so many people are just taking pride in doing this out here, and to be in the midst of it right now is just, you know, it's always going to be something that you're going to remember and talk about and cherish. You know, it's like it's a real culture, real community, you know.
I feel like
only growing.
Seeing all this stuff happen, like the Cool Lab, like the random concerts they have at GCS every once in a while, like it's all happening, like the Live for the Weekend event that we have coming up at La Santa. I keep getting those confused, I'm sorry. That's happening on July 13th. That's next week. La Santa, it's free. You have Critical, Hippie C, 5150, Matt Allen, ES Bonkers, is that his name? Pretty Papes, Pex One, Shoddy Boy, and Sad Planet. A lot of people. Shout out to Marcel from Slap Station putting it all together, right?
Yeah. Hey, man, big vibes, vibes. A lot of, you know, I know a lot of those guys on the bill, and everybody has like, they've been doing their thing, you know. So you're gonna come out there and see a lot of people who have been putting down. So it's cool. It's good to be able to rock. I think actually the last one I didn't perform at, and it was like a lot of those guys in the event just had a real good energy over at Diego's, right? So the energy at the last one, it was just crazy. So it's like definitely wanted to be a part of this one. I'm looking forward to it for sure.
It's gonna be exciting, man. And you've been performing nonstop almost every day basically, for this One Take Tuesdays, right? Yeah. Tell us about how this came together.
So One Take Tuesday was it was just an idea that came from me wanting to showcase what I do, you know, on a consistent basis, and to start you know, like marketing myself on like a, you know, on a consistent level. It's like, as you do this, you know, as an independent artist, you know, you're learning everything about obviously yourself and the art as an artist, and then the business. You're learning all this stuff on the fly. So it's like the importance of like marketing, you know, consistent marketing. You learn it's just like it's as important as the music, because you can have some really good music, and then if you don't have like a consistent marketing campaign, then you lose a lot of steam. I've been on that end. A lot of independent artists I know, we've all been on that end of like dropping something dope as fuck, and then like
nobody listens,
and then or like people listen to it for a good amount of time, and then just the reload time on trying to release something of full length again is just like, it could take a while, you know, because you're funding it with you or your people or whatever. It's not like you have like a big budget to keep replicating and duplicating like releases and stuff, you know. If you do, then good, but if you don't, then it's like, how do you make a wave? You know, how do you start a wave and then make a wave and keep a wave? And I just look to Instagram because Instagram is like what everybody is on.
Yeah.
And I saw a lot of art, like I saw like select artists who were doing little things on utilizing Instagram to just consistently market themselves. Like I saw Quincy White do this like 30 for 30 challenge where he did like a freestyle a day for a month. And then I just saw various other artists just using Instagram as a platform to market themselves a lot more. And I figured like that I needed to try to take advantage of that, you know, until I could get to the point where you know, I got a lot of stuff coming soon to keep my wave going on, like an album or a single, which is coming soon. Yeah. But I thought in between time, like what better way to do it than just showcase my lyrics, you know, and do it like on a video scenario and do it in one take, because I think like any of my peers know how hard it is to, you know, like write something dope and then perform something dope in one take, you know, with the camera on you. So
it's
I
just so
figured,
hard.
I just figured people would respect it, you know.
Yeah.
And if I could do it consistently, it could be something that could maybe make a wave for myself. So now looking back on it, it's been a great journey, and I'm glad that, you know, I started and tried it out, because I've been getting just overwhelming love and support from it. Yeah. And yeah, it's been everything I've hoped it's been.
22 weeks more. Now, right?
Yeah, 22 weeks. Today is week 22. So
Holy
it's
shit.
like, that's, yeah, it's been, I've met like a lot of cool people, creatives. You know, I found connected with a lot of new producers, connected with a lot of new platforms, and, like just a lot of genuine supporters and believers just through doing this. Yeah. So it's like, it's paid dividends, you know?
That's tight, man. So which one is your favorite so far that you've done? You've done 22 of them. Which of the beats you're like, damn, I could have done more for this one? Dang.
Well, my favorite, I like the Rich the Kid Save That. I don't know what week it is, but I did a freestyle to Rich the Kid Save That. I like that one a lot because I don't think it's a beat people normally expect me to rap on. Yeah. And you know, I think I did it justice.
Yeah, I mean, all the ones I've seen have been fire.
And then I guess one that I wish I could have done more on.
Yeah. Was there like a harder one?
I mean, I can't say that I really wish I would have done more. There was 1 week though where I did. It was like the 4th week or something, and I did. It was a Drake beat. I forgot which one it was, but it was the one that was off So Far Gone. It was like when it was, I guess, like the 10-year anniversary of So Far Gone. So I did one of the beats from that project. Yeah. And just the way that whole week came out in terms of the quality of the production, and I guess, you know, me, like my delivery, I would have liked more. Like I would have liked to have a better performance that week, you know. And every week it's you know, like some weeks like we hit it out the park, you know, like it's a home run and it's like everything I could have hoped for and more. And then some weeks it's a struggle, you know. And that's what this has taught me though about just like commitment. It's like it's unconditional love to be like really, really committed to something, because you have to do it, you know, when you love it, and do it like when it's really hard and you're not having that much fun, but you still do it either way, you know, you still honor it and do it either way, and do as best you can for what you can do that week. And then you move on and try to get it better and top it the next week, you know?
Yeah, so, I mean, doing this show, we haven't stopped doing this show since April 2015 every Friday.
Damn,
and there's those moments, there's those moments where you're like, fuck, I gotta come in and do this, you know? And then there's other moments where you're like, this is fun, this is the highlight of my week, you know?
Right.
Do you get to that point now, right now, 22 weeks in, do you feel like it's part of your routine now? Like you don't even, you do like put in the effort to make it, but it's like it's part of the grind. Like I have to, if you stop doing it, it'd be weird.
Yeah, absolutely. It's definitely like, a habit. It's definitely like muscle memory at this point.
Yeah.
And it's to the point now where, like, I remember just early on in the process, it would be a stress, you know, because I'd be wondering like, how is this all going to come together?
Yeah.
And now it's like, sometimes I still don't know how it's going to come together, but I just know it's going to come together because I just have the intention that it's going to, you know, and it's genuine. And I got like an incredible team around me of people who can help me make it happen. You know, I got like unlimited resources. So it's like, there's no reason why it can't happen, you know, and even when it's like doubtful moments, all I have to do is like look back 20 weeks and say like, I mean, if I did it 20 weeks, you know, it's got to be possible, you know.
What's stopping me to this week?
Exactly. And that's what something like that does, is it builds your resilience, so you keep going, you know. So I would just say like, everybody like go out and try that shit, you know, because I thought this was wild, and to be 22 weeks in, I just tell everybody like every week is like just like an immeasurable blessing, because it's like, damn, like I can't believe I've gone this far, you know, and I have no intention of stopping, but like, it's like that. It's like, damn, I can't believe I'm this far in, you know? So it's
shout out to you, man.
It's blessed. Yeah.
Commitment.
Shout out to y'all.
Thank you.
You said since 2015?
Yeah. So 4 years. Yeah.
4 years, man. Shout out to you guys. So,
so what's the plan when you get to a year? What are you going to do?
I don't know. Sometimes me and my boy Sean, we talk about trying to make it maybe like super collaborative, or just maybe have like the whole clique of everybody who supports me like in the video, or I don't know, just, you know, I don't know. We haven't planned any shot up to now. Like no shot has been planned in advance.
Wow.
So I can't even call what it'll be, you know. We always just like link up, and then, you know, if I record it or whatever, and then we just go out and shoot it. It's like, so I can't even.
You don't even know what's coming next week. Yeah,
nothing's been planned thus far, so I can't call it. But it'll be something collective, I think. Because cool. I think it'll have to be. You know, if I make it that far, it definitely wasn't me by myself at all. So it's got to be collective.
Well, shout out to at The Most Critical on Instagram is where you can find all the videos since February. Started in February, right?
Yes, sir.
February. Keep following this journey, man. It's exciting. So you performed at the Cool Lab recently too.
Yeah.
How was that?
Woo! That was my favorite show I've done thus far. To date.
Yeah.
Like, period.
Wow.
That was the vibes in the cool. Shout out Cool Lab. Yeah. Shout out the Cool Lab. Alaz, who looked out and reached out to me. Shout out to Rocky for being a great host. Apollo Bebop for holding it down. The vibes at the Cool Lab, it's like some of the most genuine vibes. If you're like, even if you do the open mic, everybody, like, you've never been really in a place where you feel like every single person there wants you to succeed. Mm-hmm. You know, you always go to a show, you know, even if it's a jam session and there's like a heckler, you know, or there's somebody, you know, you could sense it. There's somebody in there hating, or something like that. Yeah. But like, I swear when I went, I felt like every single person in there was my biggest fan, you know, that night, you know. And it starts with the top. It starts with the host. Like, he makes you, you know, Rocky makes you feel like you're the best who's ever come, you know. So it's like they accept you like that. And the show was amazing. It was a big show for me because it was like the first show since I had started One Take Tuesday. So I had got to like showcase a lot of that, and everybody was very like receptive of that. And then it was an even more special moment because I started my movement, or launched my movement, Fully Felt. I launched it at that show. Wow. And like, it was even more like overwhelming love and support for that. And I didn't know what to expect, you know, but it was just on my heart I felt it was time, and I did. And it's like, I couldn't have done it at a better place, at a better show, amongst like a better group of people, because they wanted me to win. And I definitely won. Yeah, for real. So it was an amazing show. And any artist who goes there is gonna feel very, very connected. So shout outs to the Cool Lab. And
shout out to the Cool Lab, man.
Yeah, my favorite show. It's gonna be we're gonna try to top that this on the 13th. But
live for the weekend.
I mean, to date, that was gotta salute Cool Lab vibes.
Shout out Cool Lab, man. Put this on your Instagram, Cool Lab. I'll send you the video.
Yeah.
This is the video, man. This is a great advertisement for the Cool Lab. So, like you mentioned it, live for the weekend.
Yes.
What can we expect at this event? What are you ready to do?
Man, I'm ready to. Well, I got something very, very special planned. I said that last show, and this time I have something very special planned where I just think, I'm going to bring something that I don't think anybody is going to bring, a particular element to the show. I'm confident to say that, I can't call it, but I'm very confident that I'm going to bring an element to the show that no one's going to bring. And, I'm excited to get up there and perform. Like, I don't know what it is about me, but when I love recording music, and I'm growing as a recording artist just as I'm growing as like a stage performer, but on stage there's nothing like performing on stage. And I feel like my songs get brought to another level on stage. Some people's stuff sounds better in the car, some people's stuff sounds better on stage. I think me as an artist, I particularly shine on stage.
I think so.
I think I get to, like, some of my more raw emotion comes out, whereas like on wax I'm trying to be like extra cool all the time. And like on stage the passion just like comes out, Wow. So it's like I can't wait to just let that passion out, I can't wait.
We can't wait either. Next Saturday, the 13th of July at La Santa, we know that's right next to where Diego's used to be too, right? Live for the weekend. Shout out to Slap Station once again. Thank you for being here, Critical.
Man, thank you for having me. Yeah. I can't believe it's been, what, two years?
Like a year and a half, since you were here. But we've seen you around. Like, you're always in the DTSA, so.
Definitely.
You're a presence there.
Oh, man, good looking out. And it's good to be here. And it's, like I said, it's good to see, like, that we see each other in the streets. Like, we all, have that online presence. But, like, you see me and I see you guys in the streets, like, supporting and doing. A lot of times I'm at events, like, I'm not even performing, I'm there supporting, you know, and that's gotta continue and continue to grow. And I think it is. I think everybody has like this thing of like, man, I want the juice to be like more united, but nothing can be rushed, Everything has to happen at its pace. And I just, like, if I look back to when even I first started, there's the collective consciousness and spirit is like exponentially larger. So I think everybody who's meant to stay around has to just keep doing it with passion and like supporting when they can, and everybody meets. And everybody meets at the top,
I feel like everybody knows each other now.
Yeah,
like I feel like, Critical. It's great, man.
So it's there. It's like not even getting there. It's there. It's on its own journey, just like we all are.
Damn. All right. Well, you're gonna perform a couple of the freestyles, but before we do that, we got the segment called 60 Seconds With.
All right.
So this is first thing that comes to mind. Let me pull up the template here. Are you ready for this?
I am.
All right. You got the timer ready? Yeah. Tell me when to go.
And wait, is there like am I trying to get through a certain number of questions?
Yeah, there's 14 of them,
Okay.
but we'll just get through as many as you can.
Okay.
Ready? All right.
Let's go.
Favorite comic book character?
Batman.
Favorite song right now?
Ooh. Man. Swerving.
One word to describe you in high school?
Shy.
Do you have a hidden talent?
I'm the funniest person you'll ever meet.
Least favorite song right now?
Old Town Road.
Oh, first CD you ever bought?
Oh. Pass.
First song you illegally downloaded?
Probably something by Jay-Z.
Hey, Rappin' Drake or Sad Drake?
Rappin' Drake.
Favorite non-hip-hop genre?
Neo Soul.
Early 2000s hip-hop or early 90s?
Early 2000s.
Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network?
Cartoon Network.
Hey, there you go. That was 60 seconds with. We were just one away.
Okay. All right.
60
What was
seconds
the
with
last
critical. Your favorite thing about music in one word?
And emotion.
There you go, man. Critical on the Rodriguez Show. Let's get it, Mondo.
Yeah. Okay. If you're from the 90s, you know this one right here. I know I said early 2000 hip hop, but this is that early 90s right here. Hey. All right. Yeah. Sound bath meditations, brand new revelations, rap life dedication, drop bombs detonation. Quiet kid turn voice of the generation, do it for the love but pay me handsome for the demonstration. Far gone from that hatchback, ain't stopping till I run the game like a halfback. Shorties wanna play the BM on my dad hat. Spitting this sick, the vicious say hazmat. Whip it biz quick, check the wrist flick. This ain't just for you to witness. Start your business, don't let someone tell you shiznit. Feed you fib tips, rappers say they little tidbit, get they rib hit. No more time for dimwit, spirit been lit. One man can show the whole world resilience. Without a team though, he'll never see fulfillment. Without a queen, what's a kingdom to be built with? Don't let your crown chakra headed ass ever hang. Keep it high, more green than the Everglades. All these flows that kill cats, I got several ways. These new rappers, we call them Lil 7 Day. Yeah. One Take Tuesday, hashtag one take TWOSDAY. Yeah. Been killing these freestyles from the go. Feeling like the new voice of the coast. Granny said my future bright, now they see the glow. Yeah, the vibe's high now, but I seen the low. Used to think that I was crazy, all alone, silence in the noise, playing jazz like McCall Malone. Yeah, this ain't that young nigga, step deep voice, wise words, they be spitting life love, dripping so hard, get that chain snatch, act tough. I'ma keep dropping jewels, got me looking like Buff. Didn't even need creatine, I just went within, got closer to the deity. Got the juice, don't forget the chia seeds. Feel like Rap City BT, bring the EMT. Who you know could take a joint from Lupe, put it in the casket, then body bag a trap beat. Good kid caught up in the Mad City freestyle game like K-Dot in the backseat. Most of these rappers went pop in the worst way. Rather hear bars from the Backstreet Boys. Word to the late great man, it's a marathon. Silly niggas pulled up to a track meet. Shooting my shot, they pump fake. Ahead of my time, but up late. The work just begun. Monday, Godson, trying to spit the gospel in one take. Only issues I want, front page. Devil been forming weapons, unscathed. Diamond got her mind right. Chump change, big bags reeled in. That's a lunch date. Oh yeah, we're feeling warm now. Shout out the Rodriguez Show. Yeah. Hey. Flipped on it. I swear I flipped when I heard this beat. Yeah. These niggas want the clout, I want the reputation. Every Tuesday straight gas, no speculation. Hustle hard, brawls out, save the explanations. And save them whack raps, we can say the generation. That money just for show, all decoration. I just hear cap, all explanation. She heard me snap, caught the vapors, need respiration. Want your boy to dig in it like an excavation. Too focused on my living legend. Making plays, misdirections, breaking down misconceptions. Best I ever felt, done great introspection. Nonetheless, when I spit, bring the disinfectant. Reppin' Northside juice so wavy, where we drip pure water like the Navy. The cataclysms and injustices are crazy, but still it's small potatoes, all gravy. The true war's within, but that's what they won't tell you. Same system selling you a dream, same one that'll fail you. So go and get the bag, invest in something that fulfill you. And watch the same ones that played you turn around and feel you. Tell them save that, know my worth, never ever let a bitch appraise that. From the bottom spitting heat, Luda with the braids back. Going in, cleaning house where the maid's at. Of course, know your turn's coming like the ways at. Yeah. 22 weeks in, baby. 22 weeks in, baby. It should be a sin. Yeah. Yeah. Ninth Wonder is like one of my favorite producers. I think like the first mixtape I ever was like working on many years ago was like 90% Ninth Wonder beats. So I love Ninth Wonder. Yeah. It's your life, you could play with it. I'ma take this mighty pen and slay with it. All these bars should have been put me on sway with it. System try and put you in a state prison. Legalize weed, just debate us in the more DUIs. I see through the lies. If pressure makes diamonds, I've been writing on 60 PSI. They gon' see me shine. About to have the units moving more than back at the CSU when the PF flies. If doing me's a crime, they gon' have to get the whole CSI or just let me slide. Jay Heard tell me, Dre, dumb it down a bit, but I'ma make him ride my wave or let him drown in it. Good money, lot of counterfeits. Wouldn't bank on unless you want your account at risk. 22 weeks, I should charge for this. Just put your money on my name when in arguments. Back and forth in my own mind. In a long time, they've left like the goal line at the O-line, but within got a gold mine. Yeah, still gonna run it like the roll tide till we multi. Yeah. One Take Tuesday. Follow me at The Most Critical. And of course, man, you gotta tune into the Rodriguez Show on Friday. You stupid.
Hey, Critical on The Rodriguez Show. Thank you, man.
Yeah.
That was fire.
Good looking out.
At The Most Critical on Instagram. Follow him. Get every Tuesday another freestyle by this man.
Yes, sir.
And like I said, Live for the Weekend happening next week. La Santa, 7/13/19. Live for the Weekend with a bunch of people. Hippie C, 5150, Matt Allen, The Most Critical, of course. Pretty Papes, a lot of people. And that's it, man. Thank you for being here.
Man, thank you for having me. Always a dope vibe, man.
Yeah.